So as of right now, I own 3 motorcycles. I have my Honda Shadow, which is choppered and bobbered and all that good stuff. I have a Kawasaki Mean Streak 1600, which is my big cruiser. I got a nice set of hard Viking bags. There's a Batwing fairing on there sometimes, set up for more long distance kind of stuff. And then I also have this little booger, which is my Boom Vader BD125-10, which, if you didn't know, is a clone of a Gen 2 Honda Grom. This is my little in-town runaround, have a good time bike. Because even though she's only 125cc, she'll still run, you know, with mods. She'll do about 55 miles an hour with me on it. I'm about 6 foot, 200. I'm under 230 now, which is great. When I bought this bike, I weighed like 250, and it is definitely having a better time now that, but you can still upset some folks because, you know, you're not going as fast as they typically like to go. 45-mile-per-hour road right here, you know, we all know nobody's doing 45. And even though this is the smallest bike I own, the least powerful, the slowest, out of the 3 I have, if I had to choose one that would is going to cause me to have a big old boo-boo, and by that I mean like a big old accident or something, it's probably going to be this little fella. I'm sliding. Which doesn't make sense. You'd think the big 1600 cruiser would be the death machine. But nope, it's this little guy right here. Well, I guess part because it's modified, so it does go a little faster than it would stock. And this nibby throttle right here, that's a quarter-turn throttle. So instead of having like a big old range, 90 degrees, like that's wide open right now. Which is completely different than the other 2 bikes. And speaking of wide open throttle, you know, keeping up with traffic on this thing, a lot of times I find myself going wide open. And if you've never ridden one of these little things, the concept of speed on a bike like this is interesting. Because with it being as small as it is, with these 12-inch wheels, I mean, these are freaking scooter tires, for crying out loud. It definitely feels like I'm going a lot faster than I am. It's a really interesting feeling. And being used to cruisers, the brakes on these things, especially like the rear brake, I've locked these things up a couple times already, not on purpose. I've done it once or twice for fun. But sometimes it just makes me nervous, like I should have did a way better job than what I did right there. But that's on me, not the bike. That's me being careless, I guess you could say. Because this feels like a toy. Because these Grom clones, they all come from China, and the plastics aren't as refined. It doesn't feel as tight as like a Japanese bike would. These have come a long way, though, from what I understand. And like all the other Chinese motorcycles, they made some real progress in the past couple years. And the fact that you can buy this thing and have it delivered to your house is, poof, mind-blowing. Like it shows up in a crate, man. It's kind of nuts. And I'm not even a mechanic. I'm just some guy who can turn a wrench sometimes, and I was able to put it together. Which is almost scary. Because a lot of times I don't necessarily know what I'm doing. But it always seems like coming from a stop, I'm having to just hammer on this thing. Surprised this little engine hasn't blown up yet. And we're sitting at about 350-ish miles. I mean, it's been doing pretty good so far. Because I've been wringing the crap out of this little thing. Unless I end up selling this bike and decide to sell it and someone's looking at this video, then no, I babied it. I rode it to church every Sunday, 2 miles down the road. We barely putt-putted, all that good stuff, etc., etc. That's, of course, if I ever decide to get rid of it, if I get bored of it, because, you know, I got those other 2 bikes. This was something fun to goof around on, which it's fantastic for, but like I said, I need to do a better job of riding this thing. Like, we're going downhill. I should probably have both hands on the bars right now. But yeah, every time I need to accelerate, I gotta do this. Just to get up to speed, that was slight uphill. But I'm running wide open everywhere, and man, that scares me, because I'm gonna goof up. Because I'll be honest with you guys, there's been a few times editing 1 or 2 videos on this that I've recorded on this bike that, I've kind of, you know, edited out my boo-boo stuff. Oh, shit. You know, sliding into an intersection. That happened like twice, actually, because I wasn't paying attention, because I'm hauling butt going too fast. And the motovlog thing doesn't help either, because I'm focused on, oh, what am I going to say? Or I'm just yapping. Not focused on what I should be. Plus, man, these brakes, like, grab. Like, for being a Chinese bike, man, like, it just feels like these things just grab. And with these itty-bitty tires, it's probably not 100% what I'm looking for. Of course, that's probably because they're meant for a bigger bike. I imagine a lot of the parts they use on this, they use on a lot of, like their, what is it, like the Hawk 250, like the bigger Chinese bikes. It's probably all the same bag of parts. It's just because this bike weighs, gosh, I think it weighs like 230 pounds. I think it weighs like about as much as I do. So the brakes, especially like the rear, man, these things are pretty solid. Part of it might be too that I don't really ride it enough. Like, yes, it's kind of my in-town bike, but it's also kind of, you know, practicality-wise, I'm not gonna, you know, ride 3 counties over and be gone for like 3 hours on this thing, you know? It's kind of not really designed for that. Or at least my thoughts, its purpose isn't really that. Yeah, which I'm virtually wide open right now, and then just trying to... I don't know, I get anxiety in these corners. Like, it almost feels like I'm gonna lose the back end sometimes on this thing, because... I don't know, it happened a few times on this particular bike, so I'm mildly nervous about it. I don't want to say anxious, because when you're riding a motorcycle, you really don't want to be, like, nervous and anxious. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna crash! Then you're gonna crash. If you think you're gonna, you're gonna. I also gotta get my clutch dialed in a little better, because it just lets go way too quick. Or there's a lot of free play. Like, it doesn't really fully disengage until the lever's, like, almost all the way out. Like look at this. Release and then she starts to grab. That's like, I need to bring that in about right there instead of right there. It's all about having respect for the machine, because these little bikes might seem like toys. Essentially, this is a street legal pit bike, but you gotta definitely respect this thing. If you are kind to it, it'll be kind to you, probably. I will say this, though, if you've never ridden one of these things, they are a total freaking blast. Like, I love it. Perfect for just bombing around, or I like to take mine to work sometimes. I think it's perfect for commuting in town if you don't have to do any highway stuff. And if you'd like to hear further thoughts on that, you can check that video out right here. And as always, y'all be good. See ya.